No. No.
Don't be afraid. I'll take responsibility for you.
500,000 just to accompany someone for me.
And narrated by
And the money is yours. Why is it taking so long? Make sure you haven't left any traces.
Don't worry, I've been wearing a mask.
Hey, if anything about tonight gets out even half a word, you won't be able to bear the consequences.
I swear I won't tell anyone.
If you weren't a virgin, you wouldn't even be considered for this. I'll have someone arrange for you to leave immediately. For the rest of your life. Don't ever appear before me again. What are you reluctant to leave?
No. Doctor, I've got the money. You have to save my MOM.
Miss Wen, why couldn't I reach you last night? Your mother had a sudden attack last night and passed away despite resuscitation efforts.
What? How could this happen?
The deceased has passed. Please accept our condolences.
Mother. Mother.
Miss Wen, Miss Wu has made arrangements for us to send you abroad.
What?
What are you talking about?
I'm pregnant. Doctor, is there a mistake?
No. You're 4 months pregnant. The baby is very healthy.
That bitch Wen Jin. She actually dared to get pregnant. This child is Lu Xiaoyu's.
Miss Wu, should we get rid of it?
This child is still useful. After that time, Tingxiao has never touched me. With him, perhaps Tingxiao will come back to me. Wen Jin? You've arrived just in time, child. Try your best. Tingxiao. Look, this is our child.
Doctor, where's my baby? I want to see my child.
Child? Ms. Wen, I'm afraid you're mistaken. Your child was born, but showed no signs of life. It was a stillbirth.
Impossible. My child. I clearly heard him crying. He cried so loudly, so healthily. How could he be a stillbirth? Doctor, you're lying to me, aren't you? Take me to him.
The film was translated and
Oh, you're probably
narrated by
experiencing
Amnesia.
postpartum hallucinations. I told you already. It was a stillbirth. According to our hospital's regulations, it has been handled.
Impossible, take me to my child. Hoo-hoo. Finally back. Ah.
Ah.
Little
The
one,
film
who
was
are you?
translated and narrated
How did
by
you get
M
here?
Media.
Come here, little one. Tell me. Whose precious little darling are you? Why did you suddenly come here?
The bad woman is here. Don't make a sound.
Bad woman, is she a trafficker? Don't worry, I'll protect you. I won't let the bad guys take you.
Hello, is anyone there?
Who is it? What's the matter?
My child is missing. I need to ask if you've seen him. Open the door.
Haven't seen him, your child is missing. You should call the police. Don't bother me for nothing.
You better be telling the truth, or I won't let you off. Where did that brat run off to?
Little one, do you remember your family's contact information? I'll call your family and have them come get you. Okay?
Okay, my dad's phone number is.
Hello.
Hello. What's your dad's name?
My dad's name is Lu Xiaoyu.
Hello, Mr. Lu. Your son is with me.
If you harass me again, I'll call the police.
Your dad, huh?
Boom.
Why is he so fierce?
My dad is a very nice person. He probably thinks you're a scammer.
Then I'll call him again. Will you tell him, okay?
Okay.
I'll go make you some food.
Ah.
A bunch of useless idiots. What good are you? Can't even look after a child.
Ting Xiao. Xiaoyu. He's just playful. He ran off. Don't you worry too much.
What are you still standing around for? Go find him quickly.
Yes, yes.
Hello? Xiaoyu, where are you? Daddy's coming to get you.
The pretty lady's porridge is so yummy. It tastes like my mother.
What a sweet talker. But don't let your mommy hear that. Otherwise she'll be sad.
She's not my mother. She doesn't let me eat. She's a bad woman.
Alright, eat your food now.
Mother, I miss you so much.
Thank you for taking care of Xiaoyu today.
The film was
It
translated
was nothing, just a small
and
effort.
narrated by M
But
Media.
that being said, I know you're both busy with work. But you still need to make time for your child. He's just a little boy. And it's so dangerous for him to be out alone.
Ting Xiao. Xiaoyu is just playful. He just ran off.
This woman. Who is she? Why does Xiaoyu trust her so much? Perhaps
This man is handsome, all right. But he doesn't seem to care for his family. Poor child. Mr. Lu.
Yes. What you told me. I remember it. I'll be more careful in the future. I'll take Xiaoyu back to rest now.
Okay.
Sorry about the phone call earlier.
Don't worry, it's understandable. Oh. Time for bed.
CEO, Miss Wenjin's background. I've investigated it thoroughly. She's from Jiangkang. 5 years ago, due to family circumstances, she went abroad to study. She recently graduated.
5 years ago.
5 years ago, her mother passed away. Then she went abroad. I also discovered.
Tell me.
This Miss Wen. She has another identity. She's Moyu, the top jewelry designer. You know what else? There's an even bigger coincidence. Tomorrow she's coming to our company for an interview.
Coincidence? First the airport encounter. Then Xiaoyu. And now Lu Corp. This Miss Wenjin. She's definitely not as simple as she seems. Inform everyone. Cancel all meetings. This interview. I'll conduct it personally.
Lu Xiaoyu, if you dare run off again today, you'll see what I do to you. Remember to tell your dad that you missed him. And that's why I brought you to the company to see him. Do you hear me?
Pretty lady.
Lu Xiaoyu. What is Wenjin doing here? And she's so close to that little brat? No way. I absolutely can't let her meet Ting Zhao. If Ling Zhao finds out that she's Zhao Yu's real mother, my 5 years of painstaking effort will be wasted.
Xiaoyu hasn't been this happy in a long time. And hasn't let down his guard in a long time.
This young master seems to really like this Miss Wen.
Have you noticed that Miss Wen's profile, especially when she smiles, is very similar to Xiaoyu's?
Xiaoji, you can't run around like this. Your dad will worry. Do you understand? Good girl, big sister, has work to do later. Go find that first, okay? Go away.
Well, Miss Wu, what a rare guest. Mr. Lu had something come up. I knew you'd come to watch the battle yourself. What a joyous occasion. Ha ha.
I'm just here to bring Xiaoyu to see Ting Zhao. And check on the company. By the way, is there an interview today for someone named Wenjin?
Yes, Miss Wu. But we haven't interviewed her yet.
I just saw her being particularly close to Xiaoyu. You know, how pure a child's heart is, and how easily influenced they are. If she has ulterior motives, that wouldn't be good.
Don't worry, Miss Wu. At Lu Corporation, we value both character and competence. We have zero tolerance for those who try to climb the ladder through improper means.
People like you. With resumes that sound impressive. reveal their true selves the moment they open their mouths. We don't hire amateurs at Lu Corporation.
I really need this job. I'll work hard.
You can't even explain the basics of project planning. Are you kidding me?
I'm just a little nervous. At my previous company,
All right. Enough with the excuses. With your skills. We don't keep dead weight at Lu Corporation. Go home and practice some more.
I admit my proposal had issues. But I'm trying. You can't completely dismiss me because of one interview.
Trying? I don't think you have the ability. People like you. No matter how hard you try, it's useless. Security, get this troublemaker out of here.
Hey, I'm not causing trouble. I'm just fighting for my rights. Wait a minute.
Miss Interviewer. As a fellow applicant waiting outside, I find your behavior highly inappropriate.
Oh, and who are you? To interfere in my business?
My name is Wenjin. I'm also here for an interview today, regardless of position. Everyone deserves respect, especially those striving for their dreams. While Mr. Wang, his performance might not be that strong, perhaps not so outstanding, but I think he absolutely has the right to defend himself instead of being subjected to your unwarranted scolding
The
and
film was
expulsion.
translated
You?
and narrated by
How dare you speak to me like that? Who do you think you are?
I'm nobody. I'm just an ordinary job seeker pursuing fairness and justice. If this is how your Lu Corporation treats us job applicants, then I think I can go back and reconsider whether I'm willing to join such a work environment.
A fine meddler you are. Do you know who I am? I'm Director Chan's cousin. What I say goes in this company.
I don't care who you are. That's no excuse for you to insult others. The workplace should be a fair and just environment, not a place for you to wantonly vent your personal emotions. A venting ground.
Sister, what's going on here?
Oh, cousin.
Why such a commotion?
I was just conducting the interview according to the normal procedure. It was this person who interrupted me.
Director Chen, right. It wasn't me who interrupted without reason just now. It's just that this Miss Chen verbally abused this Mr. Wang.
Just now. Who are you?
I'm Wen Jin. I'm here for an interview today.
I'm sorry. Miss, when your interview was unsuccessful, please leave.
What's the reason for my failure?
The reason? I think Miss Wen has a character problem. Is that reason enough? Your design draft is a complete imitation of world-renowned jewelry designer Master Mo Yu's inferior work. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say you plagiarized, right?
Director Chen, have you looked at my resume carefully?
Does it matter whether my cousin looked at your resume or not? Could he be Master Mo Yu?
Haha, that's right. I am Mo Yu.
What?
What? My idol? Master Mo Yu?
Don't listen to her nonsense. She definitely wants to use this opportunity to sneak into Lu Corporation. Don't be fooled by her.
I've seen plenty of people like you. So young and not learning anything good. Just thinking about taking shortcuts. Even impersonating a world-renowned master to grab attention.
I, Wen Jin, never need to resort to such methods to gain any opportunities.
What a joke. Who doesn't know? Master Mo Yu is an internationally renowned jewelry designer. Every one of his works is worth a fortune. He has won countless awards. How could he possibly come here for an interview?
I have my own pursuits. Not everyone is so mercenary.
All right. I don't care about your pursuits or not. Your interview was unsuccessful. Please leave immediately. Don't disturb the other interviewees, okay?
If this is the attitude of your Lu Corporation, then I think such a company isn't worth staying at.
How could I not know? My Lu Corporation can slander interviewees so casually.
It's him.
Mr. President, why did you come here personally?
Why can't I come to my own Lu Corporation's interview? Can't I come? If I'm not mistaken, this is Master Mo Yu's work.
Mr. President, that's a replica. This woman, not only did she plagiarize Master Mo Yu's work, but she also impersonated Master Mo Yu.
Yes, I can testify. This kind of person absolutely cannot be hired into Lu Corporation. Mr. President.
This kind of thing. I think you haven't even looked at her resume carefully.
First prize in world jewelry design. Mo Yu. Are you Master Mo Yu herself?
You two are fired.
No, don't fire me. Mr. President, please give us another chance.
Give us another chance, Mr. President.
Someone get them out of here.
Mr. President, let's go.
Let's go.
Give us another chance, please. Mr. President.
Miss Wen, on behalf of Lu Corporation, I apologize to you. Are you satisfied with this outcome?
All I wanted was fairness. President Lu is truly discerning, worthy of being the president of Lu Corporation.
Lu Tingxiao, this time you forced my hand. For 5 years you haven't touched me. Let's see how long you can hold out this time. How are you even a director?
It was President Lu who suddenly appeared and helped her.
Wen Jin? Impossible. Lu Tingxiao couldn't possibly be interested in her. So what if she sneaked into Lu Corporation? There are plenty of ways to get her out.
Xiaoyu. What's wrong? Can't find Daddy. Your dad was just here.
Pretty lady, please help me. Something big happened.
Don't worry, Xiaoyu, tell me slowly what's wrong. Xiaoyu, what happened in there?
Sister, go in and see. Daddy's in danger.
Oh dear. He did help me after all. I'll go in and see what's happening. It should be all right. Mr. President, I'm Xiaoju's friend. What's wrong with you? Mr. President. Mr. President. Mr. President, what's wrong?
Your scent, it's so familiar.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Your scent is so familiar.
Mr. President. Mr. President, you've mistaken me for someone else. I'm not. Someone's coming. Shh. This is bad when someone comes in. How am I supposed to explain all this?
Lu Xiao, what are you doing?
This voice, it sounds so familiar.
Wu Xia. Get out of my office.
Who is she? You have to tell me.
This is my private matter. It has nothing to do with you. If you don't leave, you know what I'm capable of.
If you don't explain this to me today, I won't leave.
Assistant John. I pay you to watch movies.
Miss Wu. This way, please. Don't make things difficult for me. Oh, right, Mr. President. I didn't see anything.
Get out.
Yes.
Aren't you going to let go?
I'm sorry. This is
5 years ago. I was framed once. So I carry the antidote with me. Miss Wen. I feel like we've met before. Miss Wen. Haven't we met before?
I haven't seen you before. If I had met you, I definitely would have a strong impression of you. You're so handsome. I definitely wouldn't forget you if we'd met.
I always feel like there's a strange connection between us.
What did you say?
Nothing. I mean, Xiaoyu seems to like you a lot.
Maybe it's because you don't spend enough time with him. I've noticed Xiaoju doesn't smile very often. I know you're busy with work, but a child's development shouldn't be neglected.
Okay. I'll definitely spend more time with Xiaoyu. Thank you.
You're welcome. Wenjin, why do you care how other people raise their children?
Hey. Send a set of women's clothes to my office.
Doesn't this outfit look a little out of place on me?
The film
No.
was translated
It looks
and
great.
narrated by M.
It suits you. You're about to start working here. It wouldn't look good if someone saw you like this. Assistant John. Take Miss Wen home. I don't want anything to happen to her.
Yes, Mr. President.
Bitch. Don't let me find out who you are. I'll make sure you're destroyed.
If she really wanted something, why would she reject me? Could it be I'm overthinking things?
Dad, you're smiling like a lovesick fool.
Xiaoyu, don't talk to your father like that. Don't you talk to Dad like that. Xiaoyu. Do you really like Sister Wen Jin?
Yes, she smells like mother. Dad, can I have a new mother? I really want that pretty lady to be my mother.
It seems I've really been neglecting Xiaoyu.
Sir, I can handle this. You shouldn't overwork yourself.
No need. I'm usually busy with work and don't have time to have breakfast with Xiaoyu. I can handle this myself.
Xiaoyu Lu. Ting Xiao,
The film was
You're here too?
translated and narrated
Darling.
by M Media.
Mother's here to see you. Have you missed Mommy? Ting Xiao. Today, it's rare that our whole family is together. Why don't we have breakfast together?
No need. I'll accompany Xiaoyu. As you wish.
Ting Xiao. Today my parents brought up our marriage again. Look, Xiaoyu is already so grown up. He needs a complete family after all.
Don't use Xiaoyu as an excuse. With your attitude towards him, you don't deserve the status you desire.
Does Lu Ting Xiao know something? Ting Xiao. How can he say that? Xiaoyu. He is after all my own flesh and blood. How could I not love him?
You better remember that you are his biological mother. If you don't treat him sincerely, then stay away from him. Take good care of Xiaoyu.
Yes.
Xiaoyu. Tell Mother. Is there someone behind Mother's back talking to Father about Mother's bad behavior? Xiaoyu Lu. Listen to me. Don't think that just because your father protects you, I can't do anything to you.
I'm so hungry. I really want to eat the pretty lady's cooking.
The film
I'm
was
going to find the
translated
pretty lady.
and narrated by M Media.
Xiaoju. What are you doing here? What happened to you? Ouch. Xiaoju. Eat slowly. Don't choke. Your family, haven't they fed you? Look how hungry you are.
There's a bad woman. She bullies me. She doesn't give me food.
Was I mistaken last time? That so-called bad woman isn't a human trafficker. She's actually the Lu family's nanny. Xiaoju. That wicked auntie, not giving you food. Do your father and mother know?
She's not mother. There's not mother.
So Xiaoju lives in a single-parent home. Don't worry, Xiaoju. If that wicked auntie ever bullies you again, you tell Big Sis. Big Sis will protect you. Eat up.
Where is everyone?
The door hasn't been opened all day.
What are you standing around for? Go find someone.
Okay.
Pretty lady. Can you be my mother?
Xiaoyu. Although Big Sis really likes you, the word mother is very sacred. It's your father's wife. Even though you don't have a mother now, mother is definitely in some corner of the sky, watching over you. If you casually call someone else mother, your mother will be sad.
She won't be sad. I knew you all didn't like me.
Xiaoju. What's wrong with Xiaoju?
It's okay. Let him be alone for a while. Oh right. Today. Thank you for taking care of Xiaoyu.
You're welcome. It was nothing. However, Xiaoju just said the nanny didn't give him any food. With all due respect, he's just a child. He's too scared to tell anyone he's being bullied. But as a father, you're really quite inadequate.
Nanny. Wasn't she taking care of Xiaoyu today? Thank you for reminding me. I'll get to the bottom of this. Xiaoyu. Lu Xiaoyu.
Bad people. You're all bad people. I hate you.
Lu Xiaoyu, open the door. Nanny. Bring the spare key.
Mr. Lu, here's the key.
Be my plaything.
Director Wen. I just saw Mr. Lu open the door. Did I get you in trouble?
Don't worry. Mr. Lu just called me in for work stuff.
That's good.
By the way, that vice president how treats you all like this. Why don't you report him?
Sister Go said, Vice President Hao is a valuable asset to the company. Every year she brings substantial contracts to the company, securing numerous significant deals. If we blow this out of proportion, the company, for the sake of the bigger picture, will undoubtedly sacrifice you as small fry employees. My mother is critically ill, and I desperately need this job.
There's a crucial contract signing tonight, and I need you to accompany me to the business dinner after work.
But Mr. Hao, I already have plans after work.
Cancel everything. If this deal falls through today, you're fired.
I'm so sorry, Director Wen. I've dragged you into this.
It's all right. I've reviewed the documents. It's indeed a critical contract. I believe that no matter what Deputy Director Hao wouldn't dare do anything to me in front of so many clients.
That being said, it's always best to be cautious. Give me the restaurant address. I'll be downstairs keeping watch. That way, if anything happens, I can call the police immediately. I won't let you face this alone.
Okay.
I apologize. The traffic was terrible. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Let's start by having 3 drinks as a penalty. Miss Wen, you're quite the drinker. But 3 drinks aren't enough.
Why?
Your director had 3 penalty drinks. So you should have 6. What do you think, Mr. Hao? I'll drink for her. Who wants to drink with you? We want to drink with a beautiful lady.
The film was translated
So, Miss Wen,
and narrated by M.
If you have 3 more drinks, I'll sign the contract immediately. What do you say, Miss Wen? What's holding you back? For the company's contract, you must drink.
All right. I'll have 3 more drinks with you all.
Miss Wen, you're truly straightforward. We won't push you any further. Waiter, get Miss Wen a glass of juice.
Why can't I? Get a cab at this hour? Hey, that's Mr. Lu's car.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Assistant Zhang, Deputy Director Hao Tuk's sister Wenjin. Can you please help her?
Don't worry. I'll go pick up Mr. Lu right now. I'll tell Mr. Lu. Let's go.
Our collaboration with Wu Corp is all thanks to everyone here. Xiao Wen, get up and thank everyone. Quick, come on. Careful now. What's wrong?
Strange. Why do I feel so hot? Could it be?
Miss Wen seems quite intoxicated. Now that the contract is signed, why don't you take Miss Wen back to rest? All right, we'll be going then. I won't see you out then. Miss Wen, drunk. Want me to get you a room here?
No need, Mr. Hao. I want to make a call.
Who are you calling? What? Afraid I'll eat you up?
Of course not, Mr. Hao. I just want to call my husband to pick me up.
Husband? Who are you kidding? Your employment records say you're single. But if you want a husband, I can be him. Ease your loneliness. It's just the 2 of us tonight.
Drive faster.
Sir, any faster and we'll be speeding.
Is a ticket more important, or is Miss Wen more important?
Oh. Fine.
Hey, let go. I really do have a husband. My husband is Lu Xiaoyu.
Ha ha ha. Who's your husband? Lu Xiaoyu.
Yes. If you dare touch me, he won't let you off the hook.
If you're going to lie, you should at least do your research. Lu Xiaoyu has a fiancé. He doesn't just have a fiancé. He also has a son. Don't be delusional. Let me tell you.
Let me go.
Stop.
Mr. Lu. Mr. Lu. Mr. Lu. Mr. Lu. I was wrong. Mr. Lu. Mr. Lu.
Hao Jian. You've got some nerve. Touching my woman.
So when Jin wasn't lying to me, no wonder Wu Xia wanted to get to her. Looks like I was used. Mr. Lu, I didn't know when Jin was yours. It was Miss Wu. Miss Wu told me to do this. She arranged all of this. She forced me to come.
You're saying it was Wu Xia?
Yes, yes. It was Miss Wu. She forced me to do this. She wanted me to. She wanted your wife's reputation ruined. Kicked out of Lu Corp.
Let's go.
Are you alright? I'm sorry. For Xiaoyu. You've endured too much. Investigate the relationship between Hao Jian and Wu Xia, starting tomorrow. I don't want to see him again.
Hot.
Quick.
Xiaoyu wants to sleep with mother.
Xiaoyu. Mother's asleep. Go outside. Don't disturb mother, okay?
No, Xiaoyu is a good boy. I won't wake mother.
Then, does Xiaoyu want a little sister?
Yes.
Then mother and father will give you a little sister, okay?
Okay.
Then if you want to sleep with mother, then mother and father won't be able to have a little sister.
Then I'll let you have mother tonight. Will I have a little sister then?
When has father ever lied to you?
Let's pinky swear. Liars are puppies. Yay, I'm going to have a little sister.
Go on.
This feels so familiar. Help me. It's so hot.
You said it yourself. Don't blame me.
Wenjin, what did you do last night?
Leaving already?
Mr. Lu. Last night was a misunderstanding. I was drugged by Hao Jian. That's why.
You knew that man wasn't reliable. And you still chose to believe him. I think you did it on purpose.
How could that be? How could I possibly joke about my own innocence? I didn't know that Hao Jian was actually in cahoots with someone from the Wu Corporation.
Wenjin,
The film
I know
was
you've endured a lot of
translated
hardship for
and
Xiaoyu.
narrated
If you want to
by
terminate our
Media.
cooperation, I respect your decision. I respect you.
Xiaoju.
Mother, father said.
Mr. Lu. There's a new plot development. Can you tell me in advance?
Hey, no. Last night you were clearly the one who.
I'll make Xiaoju breakfast first.
You were clearly the one who was improperly dressed. I helped you avoid embarrassment. And you're blaming me. Don't worry about Hao Jian. I've already asked Assistant Zhang to investigate him. The evidence of him molesting a female subordinate has been handed over to the police.
Thank you.
But he also confessed that Wu Xia ordered him to do it.
Why would Wu Xia want to harm me? Could it be because I came back?
Wenjin. 5 years ago, on the night of June 18th, did you go to the Emperor Hotel?
No. If Lu Xiao knew that I was the kind of woman who would sell herself for money, he would never let me. Have you been in contact with Xiaoju? Stop the car. No one knows about our affair. If my colleagues at the company see me getting out of your car, they'll misunderstand. I'll just get off here.
Stop the car.
Thank you.
Investigate the relationship between Wenjin and Wu Xia. Around Xiaoyu, there can't be anyone with ulterior motives. By the way, tell the Wu family my engagement with Wu Xia is cancelled. If the Wu family dares to touch my people again, there's no need for further cooperation between us. Drive.
Yes, Mr. President.
Wenjin, nothing happened to you last night, did it?
No. What could happen to me?
That's good. I heard the vice president was taken away for investigation early this morning. Everyone's saying You must have some powerful backing. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Get to work.
Okay. The engagement?
It's not just breaking off the engagement. Lu Xia has made it clear, if you dare touch his people again, the cooperation between our two families will be cancelled immediately.
Alright, I understand. Lu Xiao. I can't believe you're so ruthless. Wenjin must have said something.
The film was translated and narrated
Fine,
by
Wenjin.
M Media.
Just you wait. Trying to steal a man from me, Wu Xia? We'll make you pay. Wenjin? Let's meet. Long time no see. I didn't expect you to come back.
Miss Wu, drop the act. Last night, didn't you just try to set me up? I just want to know why you did this.
Why? Xiaoyu is my son. I carried him for 10 months. But because of you, Lu Xiao wants to break off our engagement. Xiaoyu calls you mother. Tell me, why wouldn't I go after you?
You and Lu Xiao are.
Lu Xiao is my child's father.
I never meant to come between you. I
Didn't. Then you shouldn't have appeared in their lives. And you shouldn't have let Lu Xiao develop feelings for you. Who do you think you are? A naive homewrecker.
Wenjin, you must stay away from Lu Xiao and his son. Xiaoju can't know that the happy family in his heart was broken because of me.
Answer me. This resignation letter. What does it mean?
Mr. Lu, I just feel my abilities don't quite match my position. I don't want to cause trouble for the company.
I've never doubted your abilities. Last night, where were you? Why didn't you answer your phone or reply to my messages? Do you know Xiaoyu waited for you all night?
Our agreement is off. I'm not fit to be Xiaoju's mother.
You.
Lu Xiao. If only our beginning hadn't been like that, it would have been so much better.
A reason. Give me a reason. Why you want to resign?
I will also fall in love in the future, get married, and have my own children. I can't keep letting your son take up my time and energy.
You said you wanted to start dating.
Yes.
If you want to be the center of attention for the whole company, then get out. If this is what you want, I can grant it to you.
Lu Xiao is my child's father.
Mr. Lu, we can't.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mr. President, while thoroughly investigating Miss Wu and Hao Jian,
Mother was wrong. Mother knows she was wrong. Mother will never give you to anyone again without your consent. Will you forgive Mother?
Okay. I don't like that bad woman. She's not nice to me at all.
Okay. Mother will listen to Xiaoju. But Xiaoju, if anything happens, you must tell mother. You can't run off like you did today. Do you understand?
I understand. I'm sorry.
Mother forgives you. Look at you. You're so dirty. Mother will give you a bath, okay?
Okay.
Xiaoju. Why are you so hot? Xiaoju.
It's a good thing you delivered this on time. If it had been delayed, it would have been troublesome. It's getting late. I'll take you back.
Wenjin, it really is you? I thought I mistook you for someone else.
What a coincidence. Dr. Lee.
When did you return from abroad? How are you doing now? Are you well?
I'm doing quite well. Dr. Lee, I have some work to do later. I'll catch up with you sometime soon. Please go ahead with your work.
Okay, goodbye.
You two know each other.
Ah. Oh, didn't you say you were going to take me back? Let's go. I'm so sleepy.
She seems very nervous.
Come in.
Dr. Lee. About Wenjin. I have some questions for you.
Oh. That poor Wenjin. Back then, her academic performance was among the best in the class. To pay for her mother's medical treatment, she dropped out of school and worked for 5 jobs to save money for her mother's surgery.
The film was
Unfortunately,
translated and narrated by
it was too late.
Media.
Was Wenjin's situation really that bad back then?
Didn't you know? She never had a father. Treat her well. This child has suffered too much.
Thank you. I will treat her well. You're a good doctor. Given Wenjin's circumstances, she couldn't even afford the surgery. So where did she get the money to go abroad?
Xiaoju, mother's going to get your medicine. Wait for mother here.
Lu Xiaoyu. How can you speak to your mother like that? What have I taught you? After all these days, don't you miss mother?
You're not my mother. Bad woman.
Lu Xiaoyu, I am your real mother. That bitch is just a shameless mistress. When you see her, refuse everything she asks. Tell her to get lost. Do you hear me?
I won't send mother away.
What are you doing? Let go of me. Xiaoju is still so young. You're hurting him. Xiaoju, are you alright?
Wenjin, I suggest you get this straight. Lu Xiaoyu is my son. How I treat him is my business. Mind your own business.
You gave birth to him. But you don't deserve to be his mother. As long as I'm here, I won't let you touch him. Let go.
You bitch.
Let go. You.
Ting Xiao. As soon as I came in, I saw Wenjin hitting Xiaoyu. I just said a few words to her. Ting Xiao, when Jin pushed me to the ground. You saw it yourself.
Lu Xia. This is my last warning. From now on, without my permission, you are not allowed to see Xiaoyu. Otherwise, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Ting Xiao, you can't do this to me. I'm Xiaoyu's real mother. Xiaoyu is the child I carried for 10 months.
Get out. I don't want to repeat myself. I don't want to say this again.
Xiaoju. Mother didn't protect you well enough. Does it still hurt?
The film was
Mother, I'm
translated
okay.
and narrated by M Media.
Good boy, Xiaoju. I wish you were my child. Such a person doesn't deserve to have such a good son like you.
I will always be mother's child. From now on, Xiaoyu only has you as my mother.
I want to know why when Jin went abroad all those years ago.
Father, that bad woman wants me to help her get rid of mother. I didn't agree. Isn't Xiaoyu great?
Our Xiaoju is really great. This time, Xiaoju protected mother. Xiaoju is so awesome.
Xiaoyu is so good. If anyone dares to bully you again, you tell father. As long as father is here, no one dares to bully you.
Okay. And don't let that bad woman bully mother again.
Okay. I'll listen to my son. Since she doesn't care about Xiaoyu, there's no need for such a biological mother to exist. I'll have someone accompany Xiaoyu during this time. If she dares to touch you, I definitely won't let her off the hook.
No wonder the seed of that woman. Just like his mother, ungrateful. But even if Lu Tingxiao disliked me before, it's impossible to. He wouldn't kick me out in front of the child. Wen Jin? It must be Wen Jin who said something. I won't let her go. Hello. Help me catch someone. I'll send you the photo later. This little brat. Doesn't he like his mother, Wen Jin? I want to see. If Wen Jin is in my hands, will Lu Xiaoyu still dare to disobey me?
Do you need me to pick you up?
It's okay. You're busy with work. So you don't need to pick us up. Xiaoju and I can take a taxi back.
Okay, call me if anything happens.
Brother,
Wen Jin. Are you alright?
What took you so long?
I'm a little late. There. I'll take you home. How dare you touch Lu Tingxia's woman? You two are done.
Mr. Lu. Mr. Lu. Please spare us. We're just trying to make a living. That woman. Yes, that woman put us up to this. It has nothing to do with us. Mr. Lu. Yeah, it was that woman. She gave us a lot of money. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the guts to do this. We didn't know who her client was. We just knew she was a woman. Right. Although we don't know what she looks like. We remember her voice. Mr. Lu, please give us a chance. We can definitely help you find her. Mr. Lu.
This kind of thing, I can handle it myself. But today, you will pay the price.
Mr. Lu.
Mr. Lu, Miss Wen suffered a head injury. She has a slight concussion. The rest are just superficial wounds. Some ointment will do the trick. Just apply some ointment and she be fine. For now, make sure she gets plenty of rest.
Thank you. It's good. It's good that you're okay. If I had been even a minute later.
Mr. President,
Come in. Did you find anything?
I checked the kidnapper's account. 2 days ago, a large sum of money was indeed transferred. Then I followed this lead and continued to investigate. Guess
The
what?
film was translated
I found
and
it.
narrated
That
by
remittance
M
account
Media.
belongs to the Wu Corporation, an overseas user.
It's her again. It seems. She really showed mercy. That's why she repeatedly crosses my bottom line.
And that kidnapper originally only wanted to kidnap Madam Young Master was taken along incidentally.
She wanted to use Wen Jin to control Xiaoyu. Inform everyone. Cancel Lu Corporation's financial support for Wu Corporation. From now on, Lu Corporation and Wu Corporation will never cooperate. Wen Jin. That woman from all those years ago. If only it were you. Xiaoyu and her are really two alike. Go and get Xiaoyu a paternity test. I don't believe. In this world, there are so many coincidences.
Mr. Lu, you mean?
Wait for the results.
Yes.
You're awake.
If Miss Wen Jin and Young Master are mother and son, then
Where's Xiaoju? How is Xiaoju? Where's Xiaoju?
Xiaoyu's fine. He just fell. His wound has just been treated.
That's good.
Wen Jin. Why do you care so much about Xiaoyu? You'd even risk your life for him.
I.
What's going on? Hey! This child is... What's the situation?
It's just the CEO visiting the staff.
No. This is Xiaoyu's mother. That's Xiaoyu's father.
Stop pretending. Your son already admitted it. I knew it.
The
That
film
voice on
was
the phone the other day
translated and
sounded so
narrated by
familiar.
M Media.
Director Wen? You're impressive. Even the CEO of this unattainable flower has been won over by you.
Oh, come on. Stop talking nonsense. It's not like that at all. Well, you. Why did you suddenly come here?
I heard you were hospitalized. Came here specifically to see you. Actually, Director Wen, I came here specifically to thank you.
Oh,
If it weren't for you, I might have been assaulted by Heo-jian, that old pervert. And you also paid my mother's hospitalization fees.
hold on. What hospitalization fees are you talking about?
Wasn't it you? My mother's surgery fees were suddenly paid in full, and the surgery has already been completed. I thought it was you.
I didn't. Oh. Although it wasn't me who paid. But maybe it was one of your admirers Who couldn't bear to see you struggle so much? Silently protecting you.
Miss Wen, the young masters and your paternity test results are out. DNA match, 99%. Confirmed as mother and son.
Just as I expected. Wu Xia. You've played a long game.
So, young master, is your and madam's child. So that night 5 years ago, you.
So that night 5 years ago. It wasn't Wu Xia at all. But Wen Jin.
That day I went to the hospital to see my mother and happened to run into those people kidnapping you. I was scared to death. When I picked up your phone, the CEO happened to call looking for you. Oh, you have no idea his reaction when he heard you were kidnapped. Thinking about it now, it's sickeningly sweet.
Would he worry about me?
Mother, when you fainted, father was so worried about you. I've never seen him so nervous.
Wen Jin, you jinx. You go around, provoking men outside, and now you're dragging Xiaoyu into this mess. What are you raving about in broad daylight? Who do you think you are? To push me? Do you know who I am? I don't care who you are. You started hitting people as soon as you came in. That's your fault. With me here today, you won't lay a finger on Director Wen. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm too lazy to argue with you today. Wen Jin, give me back my son. I must take him with me today.
I don't want to go with the bad woman.
Lu Xiaoyu, come with mother.
I don't want to go with the bad woman.
Lu Xiaoyu, it hasn't been long, and you've already learned bad habits from this person. Is this how you talk to your own mother? Wen Jin, how far do you intend to harm my son? Give him back to me. I can't let you drag him down any further.
Let him go. Wu Xia, are you crazy? Whatever you have against me, bring it on. What gives you the right to bully Xiaoju?
He is my son. This is an undeniable fact.
The film
I advise
was
you to have some shame.
translated and
Stay away from my
narrated
son.
by M Media.
Mother, what right do you have to act as Xiaoju's mother?
You? A ragged piece of trash who sleeps with anyone for money. What right do you have to say that about me?
You,
Come with me.
Xiaoju. You, let go of Xiaoju. You're hurting Xiaoju by grabbing him like that. Xiaoju is in pain. Don't you know Xiaoju is hurt?
What's it to you? I'll take him to get his wounds treated. But right now, get away from me. As long as Xiaoyu is with me, Lu Tingxiao, no matter how much you hate me, there's nothing you can do to me.
Let go of Xiaoju. I'm telling you, as long as I'm alive, I will never let you take Xiaoju away.
Fine, Wen Jin. You better remember this. You?
Wu Xia.
Wen Jin? You think you can fight me for my son? You must be tired of living.
You,
Wu Xia. This is a hospital. What's wrong with you? Are you alright?
Tingxiao, how could you do this to me? She almost harmed our son. Why are you still protecting her?
When Jin was kidnapped. You know that better than anyone. I'll ask you one last question. Are you really Xiaoyu's biological mother?
Tingxiao, what are you talking about? I carried Xiaoyu for 10 months and gave birth to him.
Is that so? Then take a good look at this. Open it yourself and see. You better give me a good explanation.
No. Impossible. I gave birth to Xiaoyu. He is my son.
Still not admitting it. The paternity test states it clearly. Xiaoyu's biological mother is Wen Jin.
what? Xiaoju is my child. What's going on here?
So what? You? Are you even worthy of giving birth to? His son? Lu Xiaoyu. He can only be Ting Xiao's and my child.
Mother, I'm scared.
So, when the doctor said I gave birth to a stillborn, it was you?
It was me. What can you do about it? If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have even had the chance to give birth to him. If you had agreed to marry me back then, I wouldn't have taken the stillborn. Replace his child. Lu Tingxiao. You already believe it. Lu Xiaoyu is my son now. Why won't you marry me?
Because you're not worthy. Somebody. I don't want to see her again.
Tingxiao, you can't do this to me. I did this all for you.
Xiaoju. You are my child. Your mother's child. Xiaoju. Mother's sorry. All these years, you've suffered.
Xiaoju.
Mother promises you,
The film was translated
from now on,
and narrated
Mother will
by
never
M Media.
let you leave my side. I will use the rest of my life, use all of me, to make up for the warmth and love you've lost these years. Okay?
Mother, you really are my mother. From now on, Xiaoyu only has you as his mother.